Hello, Godwin Panthers. This is Tuesday's day 2. We're going to talk about some intervals of time now. And of course, I'm going to start off with a horrible joke, but it is about time, so I thought you might think it's a little funny. And you might know this one already. It's an oldie, but a goodie. How do you make time fly? You throw the clock out the window. Ha ha. So I thought that might be a little funny because we are talking about time. So this is Tuesday's lesson. This is what we're doing. You're going to determine the start time. They're going to tell you how long you would be doing something, which is called the duration. That's what this word means. So this person started at 11:55 and they played their video game, they did their homework, whatever, for 50 minutes. And you are responsible for the end time. So what they did to help you out, and I'm going to turn it this way because that helps me out. We're going to talk about a T-chart. We're going to put the time here, and we're going to put hours and minutes on this side. And what I like to do first is get my minutes to the next hour. So that's what this person did. The start time was at 11:55, and they realized that in 5 minutes, it's going to be 12 o'clock. So instead of adding the 10 minutes to 10 minutes to 10 minutes right away, they went ahead and just added 5 minutes and got themselves to 12 o'clock. So that was 5 minutes. So then they added 10 minutes. Okay, then they added another 10 minutes. They added another 10 minutes, and they kept going until they got to 50 minutes, and they stopped. And they figured out that in 50 minutes, from 11:55, it would be 12:45. So here, I would like to see you keep adding these minutes up. So the examples I show you today, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the first example we will do is example number 2. All right, and I'm going to go ahead, and because I like to make my T-chart on another piece of paper, I'm going to go ahead and put that there. So we're going to determine the start time. We are going to do something, perhaps take a shower, whatever, for 15 minutes. And then we need to decide what the end time is. So for right now, I know that is 2:10. 2, and I know you can't see that, so I'll write it under here. 2:10. That is my starting time. So I'm going to go ahead and make my chart here, and I guess I should make it over a little. And here I am going to put the time here. And here I will put hours and minutes, because sometimes I would be adding an hour, sometimes I would be adding a minute. All right, so my start time I know is 2:10. And I will put start here to make sure that I don't add anything to here. Now, my duration is 15 minutes. So I know that I'm going to add 15 minutes to this time. All right? So I'm going to start slow. I'm going to add 5 minutes. So I'm not going to do anything to the hour. The hour stays the same. And I'm going to say 10 minutes plus 5 minutes is 15 minutes. Well, that's only 5 minutes, so I'm going to add another 5 minutes. I'm going to keep my hour the same. I'm going to say 15 minutes plus 5 minutes, that's 20 minutes. Okay, so far I added 5 minutes and 5 minutes, and that's only 10 minutes. So I have 5 more minutes to add. 5, 10, 15. So I know that I added all the minutes that I am supposed to add. So 2:20, I keep my 2 the same. My hour did not change. And 20 minutes plus 5 minutes is 25 minutes. And that is my end time. So I would put 2:25. Now, some people can add 15 minutes. They know that I can add 15 minutes right away, and they would go back to 2:10 and add 10 minutes plus 15 minutes and get the 25 minutes. I suggest smaller chunks at the beginning because it's easier for you when you do that. All right? So that was B. So I'd like to do one here, and I know it's hard for me to see. I'm going to have to move this paper over a little, so bear with me just a minute. And I want to get this one where we're adding an hour and 45 minutes to this. Okay, so first we're going to determine our start time. It looks like did make it to 3 o'clock, so it's 3, and then there's 5, 10, 15, 20. So the time is 3:20. And if you need to make the flower over here and put 5, 10, 15, 20, please do that for yourself. You need to know what the starting time is. Okay, so now I'm going to try. I know my duration is going to be 1 hour and 45 minutes. So that's a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my time chart here. I'm going to go ahead and put my time. And again, that was 3:20, I believe. Let's check. Yes, that was 3:20. And now these would be my hours and my minutes. All right. I know that I have my duration time is 1 hour, 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and write that up there, 1 hour, 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead, and I better put start time here or I'll forget. I'm going to go ahead and add my 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. I'm not going to touch my minutes. I'm only going to add 1 to my hour. So 3 plus 1, 4. My minutes will stay exactly the same. Exactly the same. So in 1 hour, it's 4:20. Well, that took care of this part, but now I have to add 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that in 10 minutes instead of the 5 minutes. So I'm going to add 10 minutes to that. My hour now will stay the same because I'm only adding minutes. 20 minutes plus 10 minutes is 30. So in 10 more minutes, it would be 4:30. Okay. So I'm going to keep with that and add another 10 minutes. My hour is going to stay the same. And 30 minutes plus 10 minutes is 40 minutes. So it's 4:40 now. All right. I didn't add enough minutes yet. I'm going to add that another 10 minutes, I'm sorry. Hour stays the same. 40 minutes plus 10 minutes is 50 minutes. So I added 10, 20, 30 minutes. I've got to get to 45, so I didn't add enough minutes yet. I'm going to go ahead and add another 10 minutes. Now, this is where it gets a little different. I'm going to keep my 4 the same. I'm not adding my hour. 50 plus 10 is 60. Oh, I know that there's 60 minutes in an hour. When I get to that, I know that all these minutes really is an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and cross that out, and I'm going to add my hour over here. Let's go over why I did that again. I got to 60 minutes. You will never see a clock say 4:60. This would go over to 0 minutes, and all those minutes would go over to be the hour. So I'm going to go ahead and cross both of these out, and I'm going to put, it is now 5 o'clock. Again, the 60 minutes that you get when you add the 10 minutes, I can't have 60 minutes over here. That means an hour. So I'm going to take those 60 minutes, turn it into an hour, and give it to my hour. And then I have no minutes. Remember, all those minutes went over. I have no minutes. Okay? So now let's see. I did an hour. Good. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, but I need 45. How many more minutes do I need? 5. 45 minutes that I need minus the 40 minutes I already added means I still need 5 more minutes. So that's exactly what I'm going to add now, plus 5 minutes. My hour will stay the same, even though it's 5 and this is 5. My hour will still stay the same. And 0 minutes, nothing, no minutes, plus 5 minutes is 5 minutes. And remember, when it's a single digit, you need to write 05. So the answer to this one would be 5:05. All right, and I did that one for you, and hopefully you have this on video so that you can go back and say if you have another one that's going to change that hour. A lot of the ones will not change an hour like that one did. Okay, so good luck. I'm not going to do any other examples. I think that doing this example where the hour does not change is good, and then of course doing this other example, where the hour does change, at least that'll show you what to do. So you can go ahead back and reference this video while you're doing that. All right, good luck with your time. It's not as hard, and good luck, and I'll see you on Thursday.